Good evening, everyone. This doesn't feel on. It is on though. There we go. Welcome to episode 15 of Disco Elysium. We are still stuck near the start of day 4, I think. Hi, Satinel. How are you doing today? Hello. I'm doing well, thank you. Better than yesterday. I got free food for dinner, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. And free and nice food waiting for me on the other side of the stream. Okay. So let's go do that to start. That quest that I just looked at. Let's talk to Kuno. Much as we don't like talking to Kuno, let's talk to him to start off today. And see if he happens to know anything about the one Lucas. How's the sound? It should be fine, right? I had to turn the volume, I had to switch volume around due to the demos. Hey Osmiri, 34.4, nice. Hi and bye. Have a good sleep. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Thanks, Rhetoric.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Now hold on, no one is lame here, just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno! You need to lawyer up!
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Okay,
Kuno
bye.
doesn't fucking...
Nice of my inner voice to tell me exactly where to go. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Stop being so sarcastic, Cam.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
When someone says they're not being sarcastic, it's usually a good sign that they're being very sarcastic.
You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
We should talk to Kuno about this. Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Thank you. I'm sure he said that with no sarcasm whatsoever intended. Oop. Oh, that must have been me pressing right click. Good old Kim, always so supportive of me.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up. See, he doesn't know what a cryptozoologist is though.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs, so what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
That's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the button of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promise I won't do that.
I don't believe you.
She disappears entirely behind the fence.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling snow.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
What's going to happen to the locusts? Not towards the shack.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Oh. Okay, now that that's settled, I better be off. Conclude.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fuck.
That was a very weird interaction.
I'll die before I squeal.
Kind of a weird interaction. Pretty normal for Kuno, you think so?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons list.
Is my dice ready yet? It's been 9 hours.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
What am I refusing and accepting? See how badly this part is written? Refuse, accept enthusiastically. And then this one, is this refusing, accepting, or kind of in the middle? We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restart the trap. Let's do this. Accept enthusiastically. Kim rolls his eyes.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh batch of locust.
Oh god, the sound
Slide
effects.
right down the funnel. And thank you again.
We do not need
We'll
those sound
definitely
effects.
mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoveries. No question about that.
Right?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hello, sweetie. Okay, we have a new skill point. We have a new bag of locust. I can sell the bugs for 128. It has holes in the bugs. Yeah, several rows of little holes. First, restock the trap you left empty before. The tricks, remember which one it was. I wonder if this is always the last trap that you search. Okay, we have a skill point, so I wanted to internalize something with that, right? This is not where you internalize things. This one. This is probably an artist cup kind of thing, but it does sound interesting, so I wanted to see it. Let's internalize this. I wish the font here wasn't so bad. It's very hard to read some of these. The Icelandic miracle. Is this what we get after we find the actual cryptid? But see, I can't even read some of these words down here, pretty much. Bankruptcy sequence. Cleaning out the rooms. Mazov. The suicide of Kras. Wasteland of reality. Finger on the eject button. Hardcore aesthetic. The litany of contact mic. Arnold Van Eyck. Date of birth generator. What's this? Something Hindu tribe at the bottom. Can't even read that. Finger pistols. 9mm. Actual art degree. Rigorous self-critique. Aces high, aces low. This sounds like you have to roll 6 or 1 a bunch of times to unlock these two. Anyway, whatever. Let's go internalize this. Only 42 minutes, so it should be pretty quick. I guess we can... I'm sure there's things to do here still, but we can just teleport over there and get this done. Oh right, one thing we have to do is the dice, yeah. Let's go get this. Because I'm pretty sure the dice give me bonuses to things. Let's go pick this up while we can. Oh. Torch. I did look through this thing, right? Like all of it, right? I don't think I'm going the right way for this. Wasn't the thing up here somewhere? No, it was on another map. For some reason, I thought it was up here. But this is just a bookseller. It's just been a couple days and I've forgotten how to get to the dice area. Oh, it's here. There we go. Is there anything this way? No. Hey,
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came back to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Here you go.
1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
The dice maker opens a desk drawer and hands you a die. Look at it.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Can I order
I'm
another
sorry.
die?
I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
Okay, so that was the only one I can order. Well, actually, this is my second die, which is so it's kind of weird, but
Oh, it's you again. I'm sorry.
that's fine. Note, look at the map tab in journal to see which white tabs have opened. Ice cream maker? What the hell is this? I don't need, oh wait, the ice cream maker. But there is no check there. We don't need a check. We do have a lot of other white checks though, but half of them are fake. Come on, transition faster.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of
I want to
shelf
buy the
space
Wirral
seems to be
game.
taken.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Sure. I don't know what these games really do, but since I have the dice, I figured I might as well buy the game as well.
Hello again, esteemed
Hello again.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Hi. Oh, I can actually... A high pastel, fantastic, popular board game, illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's a 3rd edition mega setting supplements module and can't be played without the main game.
Large letters on the front form a title, Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids, some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Examine the box.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Check the box.
Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder? None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross, hidden behind faux realistic allegory. Wirral is no cliche-ridden apologia for colonial violence. Wirral is pure imagination. Yes, the Wirral setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments. But if you're not into that, you can just hack your way through dungeons in search of loot. That's what most people do.
So even the narrator here is the same person, but here he pronounces it Wirral, and here he pronounces it Wirral. Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, "Tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?"
Yes, we're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice.
I feel like 15 minutes passed while I was looking at this, the back of the box.
In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest.
There's an interesting way of spelling magic. Of course, I've seen magic and magic for K at the end, but I haven't seen the word magic where they add an E after the A. It's a combination between like fairy and magic.
Don't forget heated arguments escalate into physical confrontation with your friends.
Of course.
And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way.
Open the box.
You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine. You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
It doesn't sound very Wirral-like. What's so interesting about that?
The figurine is not a part of the Wirral game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Does that mean we can't play?
I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than anything else.
Take it.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
It was a success, and yet I don't know much about dice. I wonder if there was an even higher encyclopedia roll here. Take the die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The
You
top
successfully
left
realize you don't know
corner
anything,
reads,
yeah?
Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes and seas, also with odd names.
Basically Europe.
It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
Look at the booklet.
A quick guide to the magical races of Wirral.
Magical.
Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
Read about the Welkin.
The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful,
It took me 15
with
minutes.
long flowing hair and
The
pointy
elves.
ears. They're known for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
Okay, let's do this nonsense at night once my
You stuff it back inside a colorful box.
I don't want time to be passing that quickly right now. Got the dice and the figurines. Wonder what we can do with that. I should also buy the other game at this point.
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
Oh, this should be good.
You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art
Stupid
crowd.
cut.
You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization.
So I think tax
And now
optimization.
that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Nice. What bonus do I get? And Encyclopedia passives give plus 10 XP and plus 2 VR. Wow. So the one that I've seen it both ways, but yeah, I usually see with the A in front. -2 suggestion, pretentious wanker. Poor suggestion. But that encyclopedia passive. So if I had done this before opening the box, I would have gotten plus 10 XP for thinking that the box was for thinking that the dice look fancy. That's an interesting bonus. And after 10 encyclopedia passives, you'll earn me back the XP I used for the slot.
A small
I'm
mountain
gonna buy
of
this as well.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
the display rack is brimming with worn paperback.
I got too many things to buy. Let's go out. So it's 12:47 right now. If I teleport here, does that take up time? It does not take up time. Okay. I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna presume we read about those Welkin elves on the way here.
An old door, worn.
I kind of forgot that walking doesn't take up time. But I mean, now that you mention it.
The reeds dance slowly around the empty trap. The trap's netting trembles, shaking off the snow. No insect sounds or movement anywhere.
Release the locusts into the empty trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Shut up, composure.
Good. Now that's done. When can we get to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Go away, seagull. Can I use this again now?
All the traps are stopped now.
Return to Morel. Okay. I kind of lost sight of the bridge. Where's the bridge? Where's our way back? It's past the bunker and down. The bunker still won't open. I take it.
An old door.
The same address the lead programmer of Fortress Accident was looking for. Yeah, that's a church. We do need to talk to someone there as well, I think.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol.
Hello, Shivers.
Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your coat, though your cold and air sticks to your head unpleasantly. You should have a hat.
Look, I
You
tried.
survey the landscape around you.
I tried. Okay, I gave away my hat. What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings, crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. grey and red forgotten city blocks, what remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black, Coal City in the shadow of San Martin, a boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol.
So we've done something like this before on the other coast, right? In front of the tavern. I'm pretty sure, I think this one is different.
No more. The coal was supplanted
I don't remember
by
all
petroleum
this.
from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger
Yeah,
in
it
the
seems different to
defunct
me too.
shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Le Petit Rat. The tunnel rats from Fallout. Tunnel snakes from Fallout.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Wipe the snow from your shoulder.
Few Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
Terrible. What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism.
So this shows that, this proves that this map is correct, right? As in, we were correct saying that this up here is north, down here south, to the right is east, and to the left is west. This contradicts something that was said in one of the videos last week, I guess, where they mixed up east and west. And I was trying to fit that into my worldview of the place, but it seemed upside down. I think we were over here and they said Martinez to the west.
Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
What is profligate? Okay, and further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
Profligate. Recklessly extravagant or wasteful in the use of resources. What is in the north?
The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lissette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are
Islands.
occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet,
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
before that, before the curtains are drawn,
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Morian.
I was hoping I could look at the map while he was yapping. But opening the map seems to stop his yapping.
And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship, Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox.
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
Ouch.
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still,
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
this comes right out. This is like the old hospital in the other game that we played, right? The Vampire the Masquerade one. There was an old hospital there that we visited as well, which kind of was very similar to what they describe here. Further south,
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold.
somewhat.
A mechanic is hard at
If you
work,
close your eyes and
patching
squint.
up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41.
The
Snow
garages.
settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
Hold on, narrator. Did you just say garages of Precinct 41? Did I hear you correctly? Garages, my friend. Garages.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more. Time has flown by.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Ouch.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki.
And Kim's like, we've been standing here for half an hour. Can we get a move on?
All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
I built a city around something like this once in Minecraft. I built a little city surrounding a meteor crater in the ground. For what?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your
Don't
back.
answer that, eh?
The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
Where is what's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the sands, wind. This is such a nice line.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You will probably never happen across it, but who knows?
Huh.
Layer upon layer, someone stuffed a big old
Where
polar
is
ant
Ruby?
near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
Stomp your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
How pensive, how melancholic. Travel here? Actually, no, travel here first. We did get a warning, not a warning, we did get a notification to go do this thing. And I'm pretty sure she's hiding here, right? That's what they've been kind of implying. Where is it again? What's this? The beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. Alright. Shivers roll. Yeah, let's do the suzerainty thing some other time. See what shivers. I feel like I moved all my shivers items to the bottom. Or was that some other skill? Oh, that was drama. I don't have any shivers items. Okay. I guess. That or I'm already wearing them. Oh, I do have a +3 bonus, so I'm probably already wearing them. Okay.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
6 or higher. Do it.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there, below the building. Below
Okay.
this building.
Why?
The twins did hear the radio from here, so something is happening. Something is happening.
True. And Ruby does have radio experience, as evidenced by her lorry. But how do we even get in there? The doors were on the collapsed
There's a ladder
side
here.
of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
This guy's actually older than me.
There's also still a question of how the twins tuned into Speedfreaks FM.
You just want to dial your favorite radio station, don't you? We should look into that before we move on. Listen first.
I'm only observing that there's another lead you wanted to follow, and that if you drop the radio lead now, just be prepared to leave without having done it.
Ah, so he's saying it's a point of no return for that quest.
Yes?
Hello again.
Do you know of an alternative way into the building?
Alternative? I don't even have a mainstream way in, I'm afraid, although
He points over the guardrail to the sewage run up there.
there's a sewage pipe there. Maybe that does something? Sorry, I can't help more.
Do you have any advice on how to climb that ladder? Point to the one next to the mirror.
How to climb that ladder, you say? I do know that Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that.
Can you teach me? Do you have the sticks with you?
No, I'm just speculating theoretically here. Of course, there's also the method ancient Ilmarans used to get into the huts of their enemies.
Wicked cool. Can you tell me about this method?
If I'm not mistaken, then it involved months of following a very rigid exercise regimen. No, years.
But I don't have years to spare.
In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. There's this excellent investigative piece of journalism by...
Okay, I'll look into that then. I don't have enough time to read any papers. Don't you have any practical advice?
Yes, I have. There was this one time where I...
Oh no, you've made El Bigo Mistake. He's going to go on forever. Mark my words. All of this somehow ties into the history of Occidental financial markets.
Bye. Thanks for advice. Cannot teleport from here. Ooh, I can actually interact with this.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the fell building?
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
An ordinary drainage pipe. Darkness.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side. And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
Can we get into the fell building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around...
The lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks around.
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
Look at those rolls. +1 broke into Kuno's apartment. +1 broke into Communist's apartment. +1 broke bookstore door. It's like the trail of destruction that I've left. Each thing I've broken into has given me a bonus. Yeah, let's not. I don't want to waste my health point right here. I'm gonna lose health for doing that. If we're going to do that, I want to at least buy some health potions first. But also I need to check the ladder, what roll I need for the ladder. This should let me teleport, right? Let's teleport here. Let's go buy a couple of health pots before I forget. Hey, racist driver, how are you?
Looking for something?
Ha! Is it here?
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
This one.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Does it
Okay,
hurt?
here. Okay, here. Okay, here.
The tear machine stands and your bottles clunk into the...
I'm a richer man now. Okay. Next we go in here. Toggle this quest. Oh, he's gone.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
The elderly woman smiles up at you hopefully. I resunk the empty trap. Where's Morale?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages to smile for you.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Ebullience.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
Once more onto the breach, then. Take it on with undue optimism.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
She doesn't know how to end the sentence. What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Yeah, you mean like the timeline? Put my hand through some fire and came out unscathed when I was a child at the temple.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
So you haven't seen it? I should arrest you for lying. Are you saying you made it up? You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
Nice line.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Conspiracists coming to terms with truth.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
Interesting. First tell her that the message hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no? What a silly failure line. Morel hated lecturing. You convince him to do something real in this world.
But if the dream comes to naught, what good is it? No, the thing is...
She looks down at her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Okay, you're right about all of it, and I need to get back to my work. Wow, whoever picks that option. Even I wouldn't pick that option. The thing is, you're not sure you made it up either, right?
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
I'll shine the torch right in your face while we talk. Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? She didn't say this, though.
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Can I have your address, just in case that's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. Oh, you're talking about the case. Okay. Be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure, ma'am.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains unfinished. She flicks a switch on her chair and the engine turns on with a whir.
A waste of time.
Question mark?
A dream.
Question mark?
A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence.
This is a nice sequence. It's nice that perception chimed in last.
Like that, she drives off. The gas engine sputters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go to...
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness. To ask the wind once more.
So this again, it says a kilometer to the southeast. But we registered with the north-south-east-west thing earlier that this part of Martinez is to the east of where we were. Like that, this thing doesn't make sense. It's like they changed the map halfway and forgot to fit some of the writing, forgot to tweak the directions of some of the writing. Because this is to the west or southwest. Even southwest is kind of generous. Okay, anyway.
Hey, was there something you needed?
I cannot teleport from here. I have to go out. Da-dee-da. Let's go do that thing. You haven't done this thing in a while. Not this thing. Not this thing. We don't need to punch him again. There's a thing down here. Gotta go visit that later. Kuno Star. Do I have another shot at this now or not yet?
You're back before the
I
cargo
do.
container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Been in this
If
mode for
anything,
many
it
days.
seems to have grown slightly.
Okay, rhetoric. There's a -1. Here's a +1. I'm gonna move the Shivers item to the bottom though. Oh, I'm not wearing my horrific necktie. Oh, because it shivers. I should wear this. Oh, but it's perception, right? Ah, whatever. Just wear the encyclopedia. Perception. What does this replace? Empathy. That's fine. Okay.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened
need a 7
since
or
you were
higher.
last here. As
And
it's always
6.
been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Maybe next time. Let's put on my...
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be no trouble at all, mister.
Don't need a torch here. I do need a clap. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's what?
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a 3-string banjo. He has no idea.
Better not to gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play away. Be subtle.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Yet.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
12. I only got this because I swapped on. Because I took off the perception glasses and put on the encyclopedia ones. This trigger gave me 10 XP, 2 money. Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said. Not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Nice.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat? Should I even say this? Whatever.
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you ever heard what 2 giant series or hornets can do to an entire colony of bees? They destroy. I'm just milking this this analogy.
I have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a massive heat stroke and dies.
He crosses his hands contently, thinking of the interior temperature of the wasp rising.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1, and that's just Martinez. With
Oh,
all
you
the
mean
unions
3,000
in
of them.
Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Yeah, everyone hates them except ultra-liberalists, maybe, which happens to be me. Should I even say that? Whatever.
You're not an ultra-liberal,
1 real.
Harry. Get the fuck out of here. Don't be a retard.
Thanks for the 1 money. How's this connected to the strike? He smiles warmly. How's this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
It's not. Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know. A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
Okay, so that's not 1,500 to 1. That's closer to 1,200 to 1.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated, at least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Yeah, we'll see about this. I mean, we won't, because it's probably not in the game, but... F to doubt. Press F to doubt.
That's drugs.
Unless you're talking about drugs, sure.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
In bulk shipping, large volume column is a major buyer, a shark.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold
Look at all
medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Understood.
Drugs are not a no-go for him, not really. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan and far removed from you.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
The signatures I got, I know you plan to force him out with the construction knives.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Workers' palaces, uh-huh.
So the village is doomed.
The lieutenant says grimly.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it.
I actually agree with him here. So... And wait, when you said yes, I should say that. What was that for? That was like 9 minutes ago, but I didn't see the message.
Reset. I have big plans.
But I actually do
Martinez,
agree with him here.
and they do
kind of
not
modernizing
include humans living in
the
those
village.
pig sheds on the coast.
Oh, asking why it's fat.
That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
Thanks for looking. I usually see when something new gets put in chat. I see it move the chat out of the corner of my eye. That one didn't for some reason. And because there was nothing after that, I never looked back at what the previous text was. What do you mean? But I actually do agree with the fundamentals of what he's doing. Like you have to develop an area if you want, like that village there. Like you can't only partially modernize a place. You have to kind of do the entire thing. I guess I'm influenced by like Singapore, which kind of did the same thing to move from a bunch of villages to an actual like island nation, the modernized island nation. What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex. Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
I also agree with this. After seeing the two guys standing by Kitsuragi's wheels, his car, and like Kuno and Kunoette, and all the rough living here, like he's gonna step on a few toes, but he's gonna try to modernize the place. Like, I can jive with that.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
Wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist.
Good.
My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, workers on welfare, and landowners in Azon hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
Joyce was right when she said you're up to something.
Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Why is this not lit up?
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend.
Oh.
So, what's on your mind? Very nice. Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of course. Most certain. By all means, Harry. My dear Harry. There are literally millions of Harry, you smooth...
Smooth talking. Maybe that's
Great! You absolute...
Okay, cool. I guess he's not that bad after all. Do I actually have more people I can talk to you about?
Oh, hey, mister.
He's still
I
entirely
knew you'd be
corrupt,
back to
sure.
talk with old Leo here. Yes, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
He's entirely corrupt. I don't know that he's entirely corrupt. He is corrupt. But he did seem like he has kind of like a vision of the place that he wants to build. He's not only there to be corrupted. He is corrupt, but he also has an end game, like for the city. And sometimes that's the best you can ask for. Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask about someone.
Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about Union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about Everett.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Evrat would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa.
Chuckles.
Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
Typo. Before the trees were green again. This is a very classic English typo.
South Safari.
Ooh.
A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on
Yes,
there.
-1 and a
lot
refund.
of cargo shipments being made too.
Tell me about Banana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much.
Doesn't do much.
Talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about Measure Hit.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that.
How does this guy even get up here? I just realized that the way he's sitting, if he jumps down here, he'll fall into this hole and hurt himself. He probably has to come... I wonder where the path is to get up here. Like, not my path to get up there, but where the normal path is. It has to be somewhere behind. I don't think there's a way to the left here, though, so it must be from up here. From up above. Or magic, yeah.
Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about Renee.
The Night Guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives, even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold up. Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Why did I get XP for that? Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
I actually want to talk about something else.
Sure.
Hi. Container.
You're back before...
to? One thing I can actually do, and I might want to do, is talk to the guy down there, the guy leading the strike. Do I have anything new with you?
C'est unpromising.
Probably not. Anything new with you?
What are wondering, man?
Nope. This guy might be dangerous to talk to, but let's try.
Right to work.
Or not.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Wait, where's my 10 XP and 2 gold? And that's cool, but I have policemen things to do, this cat thought. Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
A Stash Ryko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
There's no way this is correct, right? Let me guess what happened last time, Kim. Blue and white are the colors of Zimsk. Someone painted it, got a Zimsmack, and boom, murder happened.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
Ow.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The James community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395.
Where's my money?
The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on that protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
How do I know that? Who are the Zeems community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
What, they sentenced the killers too?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Kim, could our hangman have been the driver of this car?
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like these before actually examining the body.
How dare you?
My initial guess is the two are unrelated.
How dare you? So you only get this line if you don't examine the body by day 4, right? Which you're refusing to do. Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job.
Yes, detective?
Dish. Am I making a political statement here by picking this? Due to this? But I barely know anything about the genes. They should have left it baby blue.
You sure you're not James?
He shares a smile with you, only for a second.
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
In my blood. Very nice, but encyclopedia passive that did not trigger, which annoys me. I should have gotten like 50 XP out of that. Minimum.
The woman looks.
It was passive enough.
What is it? What are you...
I mean, maybe you could argue that the first one wasn't passive, but all the other responses after that should have been passive. Sound passive to me. I hate it when the character gets hung up like around the edges while walking, while trying to walk.
Now it's turning into a kind of a...
I'm not gonna make this
snow
part
limbo,
yet.
man. What's on your...
No.
Yeah.
Just no. This guy has amazing...
But it was there, so I took it. These two are still here, don't care about you. This thing, I don't care. We have to go up. Do we have to go? Let's go. Check the traps one more time. Do that while we can. somewhere up here, right? And we also have to find the inspector guy. He should be up along the coast somewhere. Don't know exactly where.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds. Poor things.
Yeah, I might have to check the other 2 traps as well. I'm not sure. Why do I have I have a point to level up here. I'm not sure what to put it in yet. Maybe rhetoric. Maybe encyclopedia. We'll see. Climb the ladder roof, yeah. Meet the girl at 2200, yeah. I'm not sure if I should do this before I do this. Like this, they kind of said, Kin kind of implied that once I climbed the ladder to the roof, I couldn't do some other things, right? Like I couldn't do this. Also this, I don't actually have an objective to check the traps anymore. Even though I said I was going to. I didn't get a task for it. Let's look for the guy, the responsibility guy. He's up on the coast somewhere. Maybe not, probably not this far north, right? What was that? Oh, that was me pressing again. Okay. But I mean, he's somewhere along the coast, so let's walk down. I feel like we also have a church thing to do that I didn't want to do yesterday because I didn't want to lose any more health. But now that I have health potions and 2 health again, I should do that as well. Because there's a lot of stuff to do. Can I walk up here? I can actually walk up here. Not that there's anything up there.
Hello again.
Hi again. I still can't pick this up. Empathy. I guess since what's this? Book, a primer for small kids. The thing that if I read a book now, it might pass time. I don't know how much time exactly will pass. Textbook for the first grade in primary school on the cover. Same for this, right? On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, while E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
There's a bear involved. Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
On what?
The alphabet.
Flip through the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete.
What the heck?
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Yura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Yeah.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone.
It's always xylophone.
Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
But how is xylophone a scientific or cultural principle? That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet now. It took me 15 minutes or something.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
That makes two of us. Good.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities like reading and...
So why does this book exist? Why do they put it in a game? Let's talk to these kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Real quick, boys, where were you when you heard the voices?
There.
The boy points towards one of the ruined monoliths nearby.
We were there.
Thanks, kids. The fell building looms overhead.
Points back to Feld. Be sure you're ready when we go in, detective.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands. He looks to you, then his brother, then back to you.
Hi, wanna go for... You know what? Forget it. I want to talk to you. I need to
You're
talk
back.
to you. What?
Good. What can I help you with? Oh?
Ma'am, this whole thing's a takeover.
A takeover?
Yes, it's not a strike. You aren't being let in because there's nothing to negotiate. The union's taking the terminal.
If they're taking it...
She missing an S, toward... She looks toward the colorful mountain of crates, like toy blocks rising over matinees.
Green livery, changing into red, blot by blot.
Then we're talking about a war. Everard needs to let me into the harbour at once. We need to talk about this.
The war is their goal. I told you before, Everard has always wanted this to escalate.
An insane goal. Cronell has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship. The one after that, 100.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revachol West. It will take more than Cronell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to send more and better equipped men. Make no mistake, ma'am. I am sure you have the money. The question is, how many years and how many lives are you willing to sacrifice?
What do you suggest I do?
First, will this affect our decision-making process?
Everything affects the decision-making process, Detective.
Officer?
The look on the lieutenant's face conveys uncertainty. He doesn't even sound angry.
For once, I don't seem to know what the right thing to do is,
he says. So this starts. This is arranged in order of apocalypse, right? In order of pain. So it's not the RCM's job to make these decisions. It's like washing your hands of the whole thing. The workers should have the harbor. Okay, you lose. Like pull out, everyone's safe. Cut off the snake's head. Everyone's pushing all this. Kill one person. It's a bluff. Call it. Have them open fire and see how long they last. Kill a bunch of people one time. Bring in everything you have and wipe them from the face of this earth. Like scorch earth, like kill the entire town. Look at your wrist. It's apocalypse o'clock. Time to commence the gloaming. So I killed everyone over and over again. And then I wish there was a disco option. Goodness. I wish this option was higher up, because this, I would pick this option, except that it sounds like it's gonna not let me pick one of the other options as well. I wish I would pick this, say something, and then it'll like loop back around. But I think if picking that is the same as not picking anything, right? It's the same as picking number 8 is probably the same as picking number 2. See, I do like Joyce over Everard. Definitely. Even though I agree with Everard's plans, and I agree that the port should be owned by the people, like Revershal's under this weird, like semi-governmental, semi-corporate, like heel. I also feel like this is one of the situations that it's possible that this specific conversation affects the ending, right? The workers should have the harbor.
Do you think it's within my authority to give it to them? Do you think I can control the board and the shell-shocked mercenaries they've sent?
It is. It is well within her authority. It's been clear for some time that this woman is more than she lets on.
Interesting. So what are you going to do?
What will I do?
She says, slowly looking around.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our reality lowdown?
You said you would one day.
It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species. The last one for 400 years.
Why?
The nations who colonized this Isola called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew, all they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life after death. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world. 5 of the crews did not return. 2 did, but had lost their minds.
Each of those expeditions would have been led by an admiral. Sounds like a purge. Like she was purging her political rivals.
Sounds political.
There was no precedent for such an undertaking. People thought she was punishing the admirals, or had gone mad, or both. Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict psychological regime imitating the creation process of poetry, the 8th expedition returned sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, slowly raining down until it formed a vast ocean.
The air is cold and scented with petrichor.
Thanks, Perception.
There are rain circles on water all around. Humidity crawls up your back like a piano trill.
Thanks, Shivers. Put your hand in the rain.
So does the lieutenant. His mouth is slightly open as he looks to the sky.
He's having a moment.
The droplets feel warm, like spring rain.
This ocean?
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination. The mass hand proclaimed, "Lancielinde, Lancielinde," the signal to wake up. But they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000 uninhabited islands in the Insulindian archipelago, officer. The freckled face of God.
She smiles.
Après la vie, la mort. Après la mort, la vie encore. Après la mort, le gris. Après la gris, le monde encore.
After life, death?
After life, death. After death, life again. After the Isola, the Pale. After the Pale, Isola again.
On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Lysergique. The bird was preserved and brought back, along with pollen.
She looks to the sky, then back at you.
4 years later, the Queen's Counsellor was
Oh, this is the
proclaimed her
incident in America.
innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. We were high.
The Great Skua was the first bird they saw.
The first living, autonomous organism. Proof of reality. It's the symbol of Insulinde, Detective. The coat of arms of the suzerain and the wings on the crest of the commune.
I seem to have it in for it, or it for me. I broke one.
In your defense, it is a nasty creature who plucks food from the throats of lesser birds. Yet much like Revachol, it is also magnificent and rare. Imagine the suzerain of seagulls.
There was a sting in your heart at the mention before, when she said its name.
There was a sting in your heart at the mention before when she said its name. Are you talking about Skua? What are you referring to? Leaving us here.
On Caillou, the Pebble, the largest of the fertile uninhabited islands of the northeast Insulindian archipelago. 4 centuries and 2 revolutions later,
And this was the last break we got?
the nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us. All in the rush of the great inter-Islary reconnection. But these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there. Wipe out indigenous populations. Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done to each other. But here,
She spreads her arms.
there was no one but the Skua, the Liliat Saya, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used it to amass the greatest concentration of wealth mankind has ever seen. Revachol, the suzerain.
Well done, suzerain.
But what was done exactly? Revolution, the rise and crash of capital, international intervention.
It's raining.
It is. Soon it will be spring and everything will blossom.
The gangs will run wild, jacking motor carriages, ferrying amphetamines through Coal City. Spring is tough in Revachol.
What will you do?
I will take your advice, Lieutenant Chiefrater. I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
I thought it was not within your means.
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4, then 100.
What happens will happen.
She takes the end in a rain slick hand and starts untying the knot. She takes the end of what? Like she's talking about the boat, right? She's leaving, right? This is her farewell.
The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
You're going now?
Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. And I've exhausted all my options from here.
Don't roll a 1-1. She generally avoids that term with her employers.
There are no employers. She's a member of the board, probably a partner.
You are the Wild Pines. There are no employers.
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
I am.
You're wrong, Detective. And next time, you should confer with those superiors before you go setting events in motion.
Shut up, Kim.
Despite his words, he's not really sure whether to be annoyed with you or not. Events are already in motion. Whether your actions accelerated or momentarily retarded their progress, even the lieutenant cannot really say.
I answer for my own actions. I don't hide behind some faceless organization. I like this line.
Here I am. I am the face, and I'm here to answer. Rejoice, Leighton.
Huh? What? She's quoting something. It feels like we're quoting something, but I'm not sure from where. Anyway, understood.
Keep the peace, and I will keep my end of the bargain.
How far along is Cronell's investigation?
The confrontation is imminent. They have followed in your footsteps. As your investigation reaches a climax, so does theirs. They are your shadow. Arm yourselves. Armor yourselves.
Oh, this is a hint.
Protect their targets. Violence may be unavoidable, but we can limit the casualties.
When will they make their move? Where?
Soon. I do not know precisely. They have cut off all communication, you see. They know I've been feeding you information.
Oops.
One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois. I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane. I know, because I, too, am insane. I just hide my illness better. And I'm rich.
Wow, look at these options. Isn't everybody a little insane?
No, Detective. No one's as insane as you.
And in my necktie.
Don't worry, madame. I am very sane.
You're overradiated?
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the pale dozens of times a year. I've got the longing. And I've got it bad.
She points to her heart. I like this.
She would die to return to it. The pale, the past.
Yes.
Anything one can return to.
I would do it in a heartbeat as well. How do you keep it together?
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola. The Volta do Mar. It's used by inter-Easlary travelers and other troubled souls, even to this day.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Goodbye, Joyce L. Messier. Goodbye, Rejoice Leighton. Goodbye, nether creature of the forbidden swamp. I mean, I'm not that mad at her, and we're not that insane. Let's go with this one. Goodbye, Rejoice Leighton.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay, its white sails fluttering. With worry in his eyes, he does not know if it was the right thing to do, but he doesn't say anything. You wonder what Everard has to say about this. Slowly, the sails turn grey-blue as more oxygen gets between you.
I have lots of points now. Also, what's this? You're reminded of a poem somewhere deep inside you, the translation of which you don't remember. Nulla sarà cambiato dalla luce, it begins. Della luce, it begins. Colori come grigo e marrone, tutti stampati uno sull'altro. Trovai un vuoto, una macchia bianca, gli altri cadarono. Scepa la giornata, scepa il tempo, ma senti la rotativa. You were reminded of it when you heard about the discovery of Insolente, but what does it mean? And how do you know it by heart? Internalize. We'll find out in 7 hours and 45 minutes. I'm gonna skip talking to you for now. I need to go talk to Everard. One trap was here, one trap was here, one trap was here. Let's do the traps first. I'm also curious if that would trigger anything, so I want to do that now. There was a trap somewhere down here. Hell if I can remember exactly where though. Not this far down, I don't think. I don't remember where I met those two. Were they all the way back here? And what even is all the way back here? Have I ever been all the way back here? Oh, this is, yeah, that's the... So I think I met them here? No? Yes. Here we are.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Poor things. We are going to check those every time we can until the end of the game. What's this? Barely remember this.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from...
Visual calculus, you saying? +1. +1. We'll drag that. I should wear this. She kind of hinted that you should be armed and armor up. I need to get my gun, and I need to wear the armor. I'm gonna move this down. This up. I can tell when a game is giving me hints. What am I looking for? Visual calculus. Okay.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from
9
one corner to the other,
6.
unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
I'm dumb. Fine, okay.
The scattering of bullet holes look...
So much for that. Wear this and wear this again. What does this replace? This replaces my shirt. My rhetoric empathy shirt. Yeah, no, if I'm gonna lose empathy anyway, this is probably better. 1 pain threshold and 1 volition. Okay. We need to go back. Is there anything else, like, way this way? Is there anything further west than the trap? If I thoroughly explore this area. Like the... What's his face might be here, right? This thing is here, but where is...
The dome-shaped plastic boy bobs up and down in the wall. You lift the boy up, a shot glock...
Well, damn.
Where's the guy? Where's the guy that we're looking for? He's not here anywhere. Which guy? That guy, you know, that guy. This guy. But I guess this could also be on the east side, on the coast on the east side, right? Like on the way up to Joyce's first location. Maybe he's around the telescope area. I guess it doesn't have to be all the way here when he says the coast. What's that? Oh, that was me pressing again. Okay. Oh, never mind, he's here. Or at least I think this is him.
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave.
Hi.
He appears completely at ease, like a common holidaymaker.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no? What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
Actually, I was wondering what you're doing out here.
Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize the old market. And well, I wished to see the situation firsthand. And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yes. There's nothing like a stroll along the coast to lift one's spirits.
Did you see all the bullet holes in that wall over there?
Ah? Is that what those pockmarks are? I might have guessed. Fascinating how much history is contained right here, if only one knows where to look for it.
You feel like there's something you could say here, if only you really knew what was going on.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you about.
Ah bon? I'm all ears, officer. Already leaving? À tout à l'heure, officer.
À tout à l'heure to you too. I can actually do this, I think.
As you approach, he appeared.
Ah, what brings you down? And then, well, I had some extra time. Is that what those pockmarks are?
No. I don't get a chance. I don't get to redo that now. I need your help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign la responsabilité.
My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee because it already exists.
God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of la responsabilité in this part of the world.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then? You knew there was something strange.
Shut up,
about
Inland
this
Empire.
one. He's an astral projection, a bureaucratic phantasm. He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
So where are you then?
Why, officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives. I'm only in Martinez in an unofficial capacity. That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
How am I supposed to contact the committee then?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer.
Why do I need to go through Archer to speak to the committee?
You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol.
Hold on, it's watching us too?
And listening. It has the most objective vantage point in the entire city. Not to mention a vast array of radio, photographic, and meteorological monitoring instruments. I find it a great comfort to know there are benevolent powers watching over all, in strict accordance with the Wayfarer Act and the Bristol-Mune Convention.
The Bristol-Mune Conventions are a series of international agreements governing the treatment of military personnel and civilians in theaters of war, as well as occupied territories. In practice, they are more talked about than observed.
Ah yes, the Geneva Conventions. So how does one go about contacting a coalition warship?
This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it, so it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-coalition use. Yes, it is a bit of a conundrum. I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Do you know any of those tinkerers?
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the coalition government, not very well versed in technology. But you...
Sounds like something that programmer we met in the church might be
I know,
able to
Kim, you
help
don't have
with.
to backseat me.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Thank you for your time.
Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RCM. Godspeed, and if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
Bonne chance, you horrible spy, you. Still wish I could confront him about what he's doing here. Put the pieces together, Falmorel. I have 2 skill points to invest. I should really invest these. Also, did I get another shot at... I did not get another shot at this because I talked to him about it. Okay. You have to. This weird place is actually a dead end. I have to go all the way back around. I don't think this is a very important scene to invest a skill point for. You don't actually have to go all the way back there. Let's go to the church. The church went up this way. Did I overshoot again? Let's travel here. I know there's stuff I can do in the church. But I keep... I feel like I'm a little behind on the Everard thing. So I want to do that when I have a chance. Wait a minute. This is new. What's this? Healing item plus 3 morale. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and I still haven't done that. I feel like I need to level up this. Either this or maybe reaction speed. I feel like this has not really... I'm gonna need this eventually once I get back the gun. In fact, possibly even before I get back the gun. Now I've put it up for a long time, but they're kind of implying that there's a war coming. Some kind of fight coming. So I need to put... Look, Kitsuragi's bouncing up and down. He's vibrating on the spot. Poor chap. I could put a point to this to get that. I could put a point into learning some other... internalizing some other thought.
So, the ship has sailed. Did you see it? I know you did. Tell me, what did it look like as it grew smaller and smaller when that mainsail dropped behind the horizon?
There's a mean little light in its eyes.
Did it look like a germ? Did it look like a piece of bacteria?
You get a sinking feeling.
Yes, it sort of did look like that. A bacteria growing smaller and smaller. No, it looked like a boat sailing away from the coast. No need to be overly dramatic. I don't understand what you mean. Let's agree with him.
You wanted us to relay all this information to her.
The lieutenant cuts in.
That this is a takeover? That I want a war? God, I hope you also told her about the drug trade. They absolutely hate getting their hands dirty with that. You can kill 1 million people, but if you do something the police doesn't like, well, then you're out of the yacht club. Goodbye, you inhuman fuck.
Now I know why you've been so forthcoming. Do I though?
No, Harry. What we have is real. We're working men. This here is real.
How do you know she left?
Harry, I bugged her cabin. I bugged her whole boat. I had cameras surveying her boat. Hell, I even wanted to bug that thermal cap, but my boys advised against it.
They must have done it while Joyce was busy questioning the locals.
So you've been listening to our conversations all the time?
Not me personally. I had guys recording and processing this information for me.
Howdy, boys.
Hell no! They'd fuck it up. They can't do anything right. I mean my real boys. My special task force boys.
The guys, the off-stage guys who we'll never see.
Where are these boys?
They sure as hell aren't hanging out in the open with beers in their hands for the cops to question. They're pros, Mr. Kitsuragi.
So this was your plan all along, for me to relay this information to her.
Harry, I can't see into the future. We are all playing by ear on this planet. I had no idea she'd react so strongly.
But you did want me to relay info to her.
I did. I knew the negotiations would go better with police officers telling her horror stories from inside the harbour. It's scarier this way. Turns out it was a magnificent strategy. I never thought it'd so fundamentally fuck her up.
Thanks for letting me play a part, Everett. Sure.
Harry, you made a conscious decision to relay that information to her. You could have kept it for yourself.
But she told me a beautiful story about the discovery of the insulin day.
Of course she did. Rich people have the best stories. About all the interesting things they've done and seen. All the beautiful places they've been to. It's just sentimentalism. She can afford to be sentimental, and she can afford to lose as well.
But she said she's insane like me.
She's not insane. What did she tell you?
His expression betrays extreme skepticism. She told me she's over-radiated from pale transit. She has this sentimentality and longing about her. Let's go this one.
No, she's not. She's a sentimental alcoholic. They all are. Never take a drop and you'll be 8 laps ahead of those upper-class winos. Just like old Mr. Clare here. Try it. You'll be a real super detective.
Not number 3. I wonder what happens if I pick number 2. He's going dry cup. Number 1, oh fuck off, I don't drink more than everyone else. Yes, but you do though. But not since we started.
See, this is what they want us to do. Suck on that sugar and wine teat until we're insane like they are. You've got to be smarter than that, Harry, or you'll lose.
I don't think this is true, but I also kind of want to pick it because these things are conclude. So like you're supposed to go through these 3 and then click this. But even though I don't agree that I was used, like... But sure, you used my intellectual curiosity against me.
Against you? Oh, Harry, I'd like to think I used it for you.
Fair enough. So what's going to happen now?
What was always going to happen? We take the harbour and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her partners, and says they need to distance themselves from this nasty business before the big shit spinner splashes everyone.
There were like 5 different options I could have picked to destroy you, Everett. Be careful.
Only difference is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire.
You could have just told me, I would have been on board. Then, Everett, I was hoping I'd somehow get to fuck you over in the end, not the other way around. No, that's not right. But I swore fealty to her. She was my beautiful lady. I have a bad taste in my mouth. You better make sure this ends up saving life. That is the normal answer, right? 1 and 4 are the normal answers. Look, I just want to do police work. So I'm not going to pick 2 and I'm not going to pick 5. Three and 4 are probably the 2 that I'm waffling between. 3 because it's somewhat odd and because I do like her. 4 because it's also kind of the same thing. I do like her, and therefore we kind of persuaded her to not at the same time we persuaded her to not like nuke the city. But I saw fealty to her. She was my beautiful lady.
Fealty swilty, Harry. You knew something. Something big. And you wanted to see what happens when you tell someone. So you told her. Anyone who's ever been close to power will tell you. Inside information is the sweetest thing in the world. It's better than money. It's better than pussy. Money only makes you special for some salesmen. Pussy only makes you special for yourself. Information makes you special for all mankind. It's the ticket to history.
No.
Don't beat yourself up, Harry.
That's not what
you
I'm.
did
That's
was
not what. No.
participate in history. When history calls, you have to pick up. You had no choice. None of us ever do. A hard disco cop like you, I knew you weren't one to resist temptation.
You know what, Detective? I am going to leave this out of my report, and I suggest you leave it out of yours too.
Just look at the three of us. The three careless boyaderos. Good times, good times.
So what now?
Now there's a whole lot of work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a reason you came here, so let's get to it. What can I help my best friend and comrade with today?
Hi. Interesting. Okay, let's go back. That might be the last time we go up there to speak to him. I'm not really sure.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Let's see. Do I have anything to talk to you about? I don't think so. I think I was annoyed that I didn't have anything to talk to you about last time. Where's the... Oh, it's not. It wasn't Kuno's house. It was this thing up here that had this thing. Ah, okay. Before we go there, let's go check on the third track. We should be right this way. Haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Your munching has ruined my concentration!
Shut up.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, of it.
Ha, rhetoric. I am wearing my... Oh, I am wearing my rhetoric here. Let's go.
It is such a pleasure to see you again. A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time too late. That is already fighting the back.
All right.
Let's do the drama check as well, even though it's red. I'm already here. Drama. It's a -1 to drama. So +2. +1. +1. I think this is my maximum. What is this replace? Oh, tank top. Okay. Come on.
Your
Renee?
munching has ruined my concentration!
Renee told you his war stories. Now impress him with your heroics. 8 +6.
Go long, go deep, go unconventional.
Just enough. My story doesn't have gunfire, blood, or spilled guts, or an Oxford comma, but let me give you a different take on heroism.
Sure, officer. Let's hear your take.
Imagine just flickering to existence from nothingness.
I'm not following you.
He'll get it. Don't worry. Just continue. He's gonna be impressed.
Imagine knowing nothing but the sweet oblivion, only to wake into unbelievable pain.
The man stares at you, silently frowning. Doesn't look like he's imagining it.
Right when you are willing to do just about anything to make it stop, you open your eyelids.
The carabiner crosses his arms and spits in the crater.
And realize the man body with you in it is just a husk now. All memories erased.
You're talking about getting blackout shit-faced drunk and going into delirium, right?
He asks impatiently.
The lieutenant looks up from his notes and nods to the old carabiner.
I'm talking about so much more than that.
How so, then?
He leans in with his hands on his hips.
His tone is like that of a drill sergeant addressing new recruits.
It was a transcendent event I saw behind the veil.
The lieutenant sighs audibly, but keeps his eyes on the notebook.
And I thought getting my knee shattered and surviving on rat carcasses in the trench was bad. Here, have one of my medals. You've earned it, officer.
Just from this, really?
Extremely rigid principles this old soldier has. Don't leave room for a change of heart or backing out. The medal is yours.
Thank you, Rakim. Should I take it?
Of course not.
He doesn't even look up from his notebook. Thank you, Rennie. I'm honored.
The veteran of numerous armed conflicts extends his right arm with the setting sun in his clenched fist and an expression of utter disbelief in his eyes. Flashes of bloody and terrible scenes of war, men dying, horses shrieking, blood sinking into sand and snow and asphalt and fertile black earth. All of this accompanied by a musical composition telling of heroism of old, when men were bigger in both body and heart. You feel strange kinship to this old soldier. You and him are the same now.
Was there something else you wanted to take from us?
Here's sandwich, but
I
we're
don't
still
think
waiting
there
on
was
that.
anything else I wanted, was there? You got the medal. Now let's solve the crime.
Thank you for your time. What the hell did I medal do? I didn't even get a thing. Okay, let's wear this, wear this. Wear this. Medal, the setting sun +1 rhetoric. Oh, it goes around my neck. Okay. So if I ever get another chance at the cargo container, I'll have an additional +1 stat bonus against it now. Yeah, I wanted to go check the autosave kicked in right after I quick save. Let's swing by this shop and then go check the trap. I'm swinging by this shop because
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of this set of soldiers.
You're probably. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for a. I don't.
He seems to have his own take on the
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure. Let me have a look.
I have some armor. No, I'm not going to sell the armor, but
Alright. Let's see it.
just look at this awesome cuirass.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't
I
need
thought so.
bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys. Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
Are you sure you don't want to buy some armor?
More than sure. Another time back.
So the figurine doesn't go here. I was thinking maybe it would go here. But at least I didn't see an option there. I also should swing by this guy again. Oh, does it go in the church? Maybe. What's this? What's this?
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze. Just like promised, You've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
Good heart on pat the tree.
Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost
What?
been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. A wintry...
So, interfacing. I'm not sure we've had an interfacing check yet. Gloves? Actually, we have, but it's rare. I'm not sure we had one that we had time to change our gear for. Probably the pinball table, but not besides that. Interfacing. It is just those gloves, I think.
The gnarled hawthorn tree
Disentangle.
on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. A wintry
4
breeze
plus
blows
2,
by,
and I need a 6
making
higher.
the magnetic tape flutter with slow and deliberate motions. Pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
Thanks, Logic.
What's the tape for?
I'm too embarrassed to say. It's I promise to make his Van Eyck's jam hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Maybe Aiken can point me in the right direction. I think at least one of the ravers will know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
He looks at his wristwatch a little impatiently.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape.
So I had the hint. So this outright told me that the pawn shop could help with this, but I still had to go through this conversation and end up at the same conclusion. Good heart.
Patting the tree, the gnarled
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer.
Thank you.
100% guaranteed.
Plus 1 perception. Sure.
Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
Conceptualization. Here's a frog helmet. More importantly, I finally have something on my head. Conceptualization. That's a weird one to roll. Here's a plus 1 to conceptualization. Another one. All right.
Why does art inspire you so much?
Why did you suddenly speak up just because I increased my conceptualization score? It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual,
Why is time ticking as
literary,
I'm thinking of this?
auditory, and performative creativity.
And look, there is an Oxford
It's
comma
an
here.
expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism,
But not here.
and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean,
Have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the modern artist, with that wild hair and those clothes. Perhaps you should try to write poetry someday, and critique architecture.
that's stupid. Architecturally stupid. I guess I have been feeling critical lately. Hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture, while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get a haze finish and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
No, I cannot risk any cope of diversion. It is fine. Go away. Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition. So be it.
Exactly. It's not only
Actual
your
art
duty
degree.
to only catch the criminals off the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Oh dear, am I arresting myself in real life?
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
I'm not gonna internalize that. I mean, I don't have space to internalize that anyway. Yeah, it's another couple type, the worst one, the most savage and brutal, the art cop. Nothing is good enough for him, everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. This game is absolutely terrible. It is very demeaning and no, okay, now so it's not. I'm not supposed to do that to the game itself. Let's look through the
Shine
box.
on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime.
No luck.
No luck.
All you find is this.
Oh, that bike, you don't like it?
I'm already wearing the
Sure,
visor.
Square Joe. No problem.
I don't want that.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers
I should really
triumph
get
over
these.
them. They're the star of the show here.
Can't afford it though.
Keep coming back.
Save the economy. That sounds off.
-1 shivers. Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
That doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
But I don't have children, and I think. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct. You're right, we've got to save mother economy. This economy is just distraction from the cultural issues, you know, immigrants and... Look, man, I just want to buy some clothes. Let's pick number 3.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You got to think about the consequences.
Oh yes, of course. The consequences.
Everything's still cool.
Okay, switch this back on. This. I have a better jacket than that. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. It's the other one. Not that one. This one. Pants are fine. I haven't changed my pants in a while. This is correct. This is correct. This is not correct. Frankly, that one is kind of pointless as well. But whatever. I don't have good gloves. I also don't really have good shoes. But perception something. Okay. Let us cross. Oh, no. Forgot about this. It's already 4:02. Fix this for me.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Let
you
me
know how to
know
fix
if I
this?
can. You mean Reese Poley? Yeah, I do, but
Great, could you do it please? This is important. I need to be able to play this tape for someone.
I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty Worthless.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you know that old church down the coast?
Yes. What about it?
I met some young ravers near the place. They want to turn the church into a nightclub and play some weird neo-disco beats there. They call it Nordic dance music. I promise to help them with that.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it. No bass. It just goes bzz, bzz, bzz. But this tape could make it hardcore. Versus, not very. I need to funk it up.
Man, you're really invested in this.
He looks at a bundle of tape in front of him. It shimmers under the shop's dazzling light show.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
Wait, this took long more than just a few moments. It was at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult. Although I had to mend the tape in a few places. Anyhow, it's yours now.
Well, thanks for the help. Proceed, take the repaired tape.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll try not to shine any photons on you today. I want to get rid of these darts. There are too many darts. Now there should be... Did I already miss the trap? Where did they put the trap? I kind of thought it was here, but I guess not. Ah, there it is.
The trap is full of locusts,
Oh.
but they seem weak and unhealthy. Poor things.
Still no locusts, so all the traps were empty. For now. But we're gonna keep checking them out until the end of the check them now and then until the end of the playthrough. So we have a couple of things to do in the church. So I might as well go do that. Is anyone messing with my car? No. We are on the wrong side, whatever. Can I go through here? I can.
Our Canada, please.
Anything in here? The door's locked. Oh, no, it's not. Hi.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall. Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
You're not going to be fooled again. You're going to stand here calmly and observe this non-phasmid until you see what it really is.
Fine. It's not a phasmid. It's not even organic. Just a fire iron resting by the fireplace. But where's your sense of wonder, man?
My sense of wonder is right here. I'm looking at it and I stared at it until I discovered what it was. Forget about a phasmid or fire iron.
Hello, mister.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Church. I don't think the church is time sensitive. I mean, it's 4:25 p.m. I'm not sure how many other things I have that are time sensitive. But I don't think either of the church things is time sensitive. I think church is this way. Like both the church and the raving. Let's do the nightclub first. No, wait, no. Let's do the church first. Ooh. A prayer book has been left open. Excerpts from the Pericarnassian Litany of Love. Guy up here's gone. I wish they dimmed the music when you were in here. They should dim the background music, but they didn't. It came from the stained glass window. Still has letters on it too. What came?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe, I don't know, what only a strange... The mother of human...
I have to find a thing to give her figurine to. It's a different figurine though. I have no idea what I do with this second figurine. This is the figurine she wants. Anyway.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre, he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Convince her to cooperate with the Ravens.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish a project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
What is an off-site copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on.
I thought it was
It's
deleted.
stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to a glowing cube inside the machine.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
We already read this though. Like, we know the reason, but if it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Oh god, not this again. It is not on-site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
No, that is on-site.
Basement?
That is off-site.
Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
Mm-hmm.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement.
Yes, there
What
is.
happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes.
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
By old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress accident in the Doom commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Actually, I've already been inside the Doom commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
And where exactly the offside copy? What? This doesn't make sense. Because she just told you where.
In the giant ice bear fridge.
Yeah. But that's my only option.
Told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear.
This was very weird interaction.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offside copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offside copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulisa.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses his arm defiantly.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
I found the ice cream maker but I couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it?
I thought I did get it open.
I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Yeah, I feel
There's
you.
a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Why can't you go and get a filament yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Wait, are you part of the curse?
Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Elemental evil. The temple of elemental evil. Don't be too harsh. That's only because of their socio-economic situation. What if it does emit elemental evil? Narrow your eyes.
It doesn't emit. It receives. You sound just like her. She started praying when she first saw my rain. Turned to higher powers.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
Yeah, she's getting scammed by those. Alright, I'll go look for the offside copy.
Thanks.
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and see what looks like oversized price bar. Oversized pry bar. Ah, this was why I couldn't open it.
And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
I remember this now.
It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
If I don't come back, I also get to keep the file soon.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Qualsund.
It's not a paying job, but could you help me contact Coalition Warship Archer?
Do I look like someone who has time for side projects at this moment?
She doesn't even look up from her computer.
If you want her help.
Fine. Fine, laddie. Fine. Let's go talk to the Ravers. And now we have a big tool. Equip this to open lock containers in the world. Sure. Look at it, it's so big. Find the right tool or ask Suna for help. But she gave me the tool without much prompting. So that's a kind of a weird objective there. Conceptualization. Did I level up conceptualization? Not sure why I got a bonus for that. I'm not sure why that became a retry. Yellow moss and the stones. They probably stolen from someone's garden. What? The thing disappeared. Like there was a yellow dot there, but nothing came out when I clicked on it. Oh well, whatever it was, it's gone now.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Good morning, Tycoon! Yeah!
He shouts, apparently unaware about the time of day. I actually should listen to the tape first. I can do that, I think. So I know what I'm giving him. What the hell even is this? Do I have anything else to do in here? Do I do it from this? Am I just not seeing the tape? Oh, it's this one. I can't seem to play it though. Oh well. Equip this massive thing. Let's go talk to him.
The large-headed youth.
Good morning,
I found this
Tycoon.
reel of tape.
Yeah!
Maybe you can use it to hard up Ike's jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
He clicks a switch, the tape starts spinning.
A hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready. Cutscene.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper.
Intriguing. The way I see it, Van Eyck based his remix on some famous original piece, like a folk song, something local. Seems you found an initial part with the main melody.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
He nods to his friend behind the turntables.
No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here.
Maybe Arno Van Eyck lives around here and just threw a part of his song away because he thought it was shit. Andre's got it. Sounds like a local song remix. Well, let's go with number one.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Andre looks back at you.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
Honestly, nothing springs to my mind right now, but I'll see if I can come up with a solution down the lane. Proceed with task.
Yo, the warrior! The warrior of dance music!
So there's a third part I have to find somewhere.
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper!
Bye.
Huh?
This young speed, his look is intensely suspicious.
Could you use your sign sense to help me contact Coalition warship?
Don't think so. Big bad frequencies are extremely negative. Thought suppression, dream implantation, memory revision. Pretty out there stuff. Not sure I want to get involved with it.
There is fear there, but also curiosity. He just needs a reason to help you.
This is not a check. This is just empathy telling me straight up.
Besides, our own signs aren't even synced.
So this is basically
So
you
how
finish
am I
our
supposed
quest
to get used?
and we might do it for you.
So, how are things going?
Goodness.
Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye. This check is not gonna work. But let's do it anyway and then we'll end our stream. Logic check. Here's a +1 logic. I do want this code, so let's move it up. Oh, I have a 7th row now. I have so much gear that I have a 7th row now. It's another logic. So that's why I moved these items down. It's another logic, so that's why I was wearing those glasses. That all makes sense now. I was trying to do this stupid check. I have 2 logic hats. Interesting. Alright.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
9 + 1, 10. I need a 6. Maybe everything's not quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, now gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now, but before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
I was good enough in this rank to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Yfritoir. I could have been captain, imagine that.
What happened?
Disco happened.
I've been trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast. Shut it. What? I have. I've said that.
Now, obviously, there might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Suna says you've been lying about your plans. Your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here.
You're sober. Was it hard for you to keep sober for this meeting?
We don't need drugs to be hardcore. Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Maybe not today, Egg. But you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Consciousness is new to the universe. We all have our ways to ease the shock.
I know I wouldn't be as hardcore without drugs. Yeah, I just admitted to using drugs in front of him. Bottom line is, I know.
What exactly is it you know?
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
He points at the speaker.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker, you only have one. You have only one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
You have no headphones. Wouldn't Estelle need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
That Nosafat is here for its active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Likely pseudoephedrine.
Give me all that
Almost
money and
exactly
XP.
the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
The ether in the air, a useful solvent, good for getting acting agent out of solution.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
There is no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Against the law? Punishable by summary execution?
It's not!
So, what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Okay, fine. I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want and I'll do what I want.
Really?
Really. I wanted to ask you about something else.
You wanted to just ask me about something else?
Or you can tell me what the plan for the church really was. You can tell me the plan for the church really was. It is missing a word here. The what?
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Goldfish with hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal. Because we are! We totally are! We just got to turn it into a speed lab first. You know, to get our foot in the door.
Why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there. But the sign was way off, too. I couldn't feel the love at all. So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
Give me your cash. Ask for a bribe first. Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Arrest them. Get lost. I don't want to see you again. Evict them. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for Nordic music. Proceed with the club. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. Proceed with both. What do you think, Saturn now? Which option do you want to see? They're all kind of tempting in their own ways. You want me to ask for a bribe? Interesting. Not many people will do that, I think. So yes, let's try that. Give me your cash.
Come on, man. Really?
The young man doesn't move. His earrings rattle from the tension. With his jaw clenched, he says,
No fucking way. Yes, fucking way.
The would-be leader points at his friend. His finger shakes in the air.
Without a word, the other speed freak pulls a red wallet out of the toolbox and hands it to you. The disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
Now give me the rest. Yeah, in fact, I can click this option again.
Come on, man.
The young man.
No. Yes.
Without a word.
Oh,
the
come on,
disdain is
man.
palpable.
Are you serious? I
His
can do
eyes
this
pierce
again?
you like lightning
Did I
as he lets
just?
go of the wallet.
Did the number actually change?
Come on, man.
The young man.
No. Yes.
Without a word.
No, it
the
didn't.
other
It doesn't
speed
change.
freak
It doesn't
pulls
change
a
again.
red wallet. The
It's stuck at
disdain is
51.
palpable. His eyes pierce
Yeah.
you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
I don't know that I want to ask for another bribe. I feel like one bribe is enough. They actually do need money to set up the club. So 5 or 6, what do you think? Yeah, they gave me plenty, that's true. 5 or 6. I think he will be ambivalent about both. Let's do 6, okay. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do. Because I did take the bribe, I guess. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive.
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhuman proportions. His teeth beam in a floodlight.
Respectable. I'm really feeling the science right about now.
A bit tough, but we'll figure it out.
I knew from the get-go we could count on you. We can make this work. The dance club will have a future.
So they basically hired me. It wasn't a bribe. I'll help them finish the quest. That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, let's stop here. Let's talk to her first.
Hello again.
Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan?
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
Should have tried harder. I don't care, I'm local. I just wanted you to know that I know about the plan.
Okay, but I still regret it. I should have been able to control
Fair
them,
enough.
and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them?
Once I cracked their play, I didn't really care. I'm not an arbiter. You're someone else's problem.
Good call, detective. You can lose your mind trying to mediate everything these delinquents come up with. Fate will take care of it for us.
Nice answer.
We won't be anyone's problem. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
Fair enough. Good, okay. Good place to start. Another new save. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you as always. Rest your pipes. No, you didn't see anything. Have a wonderful evening and we'll see you tomorrow. Actually, we might not see you tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll be going to my parents' place tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be back. I'll probably be back in time. But possibly not. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what time I'll be back. I'll be going around like early afternoon. So it depends how long we spend there. It depends if I get a ride back, things like that. We'll see. Anyway, see you tomorrow or soon. Bye.